It's a trial by stone. So, okay. So, first things first. Yeah, I know it's been a while since I've uploaded, but I've just been kind of piling up some movies that I've watched, and I'm here to review them. So, here we go. Um, so right now I'm reviewing The Wolf House, which is a film from 2018. It is Spanish. It is a um, this movie is really hard to describe. I'm gonna take out my glasses for the glare. Um, it is animated, a stop motion animated film that is about this girl Maria who she finds refuge in this house in the south of Chile after escaping a sect of German religious fanatics. This is the plot that is from Wikipedia. She is welcomed into a home by two pigs, the only inhabitants of the place, and like in a dream, the universe of the house reacts to Maria's feelings. The animals transform slowly into humans, and the house becomes a nightmarish world. Inspired by the actual case of Colonia Dignidad, the Wolf House masquerades as an animated fairy tale produced by the leader of the sect in order to indoctrinate its followers. Yeah. um, yeah. So, this film is kind of insane. It was directed by Cristobal Leon and Joaquin Cosina. I probably really butchered their names, but credit to them. Dear God, this movie is insane. I have no clue how you would go about directing this. Um, I'm not really sure if it was like in reverse the entire time, or if I'm like pretty certain that a good portion of the movie is in reverse, but then or like at least portions of it are, but then a lot of it I really don't know. This movie's nuts. Okay, so I know I'm doing a horrible job describing this movie, but other than that synopsis, I think that was pretty good. But whatever. It came out in 2018. It is it. I think it's filmed entirely in one house, and they basically just kept like painting it and drawing on the walls, but like really good drawings and really good paintings to illustrate what's happening with a voiceover the entire time. It's this fairy tale, and it's real. This movie's disturbing as mess. If you are not okay, if jeez, I'm doing horrible. Because this movie's just really hard to describe and really kind of. I literally just finished it like 10 minutes ago, if that. It's an hour and 16 minutes, so it's real short, or maybe it's 13. I don't remember. Anyway, it's real short, but it I it is a fascinating movie. Yeah, it's really hard to put in the words. You just need to watch it. It's on Prime. I watched it on Amazon Prime through Shudder, I think. Um, yeah. hmm I'm gonna try to talk about it a little more, just because I feel like I'm doing an awful time doing that. First things first, my feelings about it. I really loved it. It is really disturbing. They use paper mache throughout the entire movie and you constantly see it like building itself and like like basically just like forming like these people, Maria and her two kids, Anna and Pedro, and um, it is nuts. It is insane. The amount of work that was probably put into this movie seems insane. It is just crazy. Oh my god, this movie is disturbing because if puppets or if puppets freak you out, do not watch this movie. um if and if paper mache freaks you out, do not watch this movie. This movie is very disturbing if you, especially if you have fears or phobias of those type of things. Like if I don't know, if like Puppet Master or Dolls, if you know what that movie is. Let me see when that came out. Just because I love Dolls and no one talks about it because it's awesome. Dolls movie came out in 1987. Dolls is great. Watch it. If Dolls or Puppet Master or if things like that are freaky, um, yeah, this movie will really freak you out. Um, it's not necessarily like it's definitely a horror movie, and I was I heard about this movie through Cinefix, the YouTube channel, which is awesome. Check them out. Seriously, they're amazing. They described it as an animated film, and it is kind of. It's stop motion for the most part, but there's like drawings on the wall. It's nuts. I'm doing an awful job describing this movie, but it is really cool. Um, if if you want to watch an animated stop motion horror movie that is pure horror and not something like Paranorman or Corpse Bride or Night Before Christmas, it is a straight up horror movie. Please check this out. It is seriously worth your time. It is really, really, really cool. It is so cool. It is such a cool movie. Um, yeah, props to everyone who went behind this movie. There's a really hard, like, it is super hard for me to describe it, and that is entirely good. Please, please check this out. The Wolf House came out 2018. Again, directed by Cristobal Leon and Joaquin Cosina. It's fantastic. Please check it out. This is A Trial by Stone. Peace.